The Portland Trailblazers are a better team without Dame. In the 11 years since Dame was drafted in 2012, the only place he has led the Portland Trailblazers is to 11 years, over a decade of mediocrity. The most successful part of Dame's tenure was this shot that sent the Thunder home, and of course his 70-point game just last season. But honestly, it's not Dame's fault. It's the front office's fault. This is a franchise who have failed to commit to their all-NBA talent in Dame. This is a guy who a lot of people compare to Steph Curry, saying if Steph and Dame switch places, that they would still end up with the exact same amount of rings.
I think that if you put Dame with the Warriors in Steph place, I think Dame can get 2 chips with that team. Not 4, but 2. Because if you put Steph on Dame's team, Steph has 0.
No one's argued that the Warriors team is better than Portland.
No, I actually no. Hey, hold on, tell me. No, Low. Don't say nothing, Low. Just take that L right there. If y'all talk about how great Curry is, Mars, you open your little beefcake suckers. Now you're gonna get this real good. Once again,
so why have we not seen this front office commit to Dame? How do you expect to win anything when his only help in 11 years was CJ McCollum, Nicholas Batum, and a 40-year-old Carmelo Anthony? This is such a lukewarm attempt. This is not going all in. And last season, we saw Dame sit out due to injury at the request of the Portland Trailblazers. Everyone thought like, okay, we're going to tank this season. That way we'll have a chance to get a top pick and we can trade that pick to get Dame more help.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
And luckily, you managed to get the number 2 pick in the lottery. The number 2 pick in this lottery, that's between Scoot Henderson and Brandon Miller. 2 guys many teams in this league would die to have and would trade anything to get. And what do?
With the 3rd pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Scoot Henderson from Marietta, Georgia.
Why?
You told Dame that your plan was to build with him. You specifically said that you will not be rebuilding. So why did you use your pick? Why did you use your pick if your plan was not to rebuild? Are you rebuilding or are you building a contender with Dame? And then you go ahead and you draft Scoot. And then tell me if this clip looks familiar.
Why should Dame stay and see what it's like to play with Scoot?
Honestly, I think Dame should stay just because I think we just kind of, if we combine our games, it'll be over. You know what I'm saying?
Make your pitch to LeBron James to stay in Cleveland with you.
Man, LeBron, let's do it. I see you need a few pieces, that one extra piece this past season. Hey, let's do it. Let's go back to the finals. Let's do it.
LeBron James is a Los Angeles Laker.
I hate the way the media sets these young players up for failure with these stupid questions. Fair to say, of course, Dame does not want to play with a rookie guard. Dame is 34 years old. He's ready to win now, even though he really should have been thinking about winning now about 6 years ago. But it looks like Dame had his eyes set on Miami. We watched multiple posted deletes on Instagram, multiple cryptic messages. He even dropped a diss track to Portland on his way out. But everybody thought that he was going to Miami. It looked like a done deal, you know. We saw the potential trades go out. We saw that they're looking to maybe get Tyler Hero in a package to get Dame. But Portland was interested in that. And honestly, I don't blame them. Why would they want Tyler Hero? Portland said, if we're going to do a trade, we want Bam in the package. And that's what they deserve. You don't really need a Tyler Hero because you have Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons is a better version of Tyler Hero. Portland has way too many guards already as it is. And you can tell that Miami just isn't serious about this. Because how are you saying your untouchables are going to be Bam Adebayo and Caleb Martin? You're not even willing to part with Caleb Martin for Dame? So you're definitely not all in on this trade and you're playing around. I understand Portland doesn't have a lot of leverage in the situation with Dame publicly saying that he's ready to be traded. But this offer just isn't good enough. And in a blockbuster chain of events, we're going to see Dame traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. And you're going to see Jimmy Butler very frustrated that his team could not get Dame, even accusing the Bucks of tampering.
Yo, NBA, man, y'all need to look into the Bucks for tampering.
Y'all do.
The final breakdown of the trade will show the Trailblazers receive Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Kamara, a 2028 first-round pick swap from Milwaukee, and a 2029 first-round pick from Milwaukee, and a 2030 first-round pick swap from Milwaukee. And then Milwaukee will receive Damian Lillard, of course, and the Phoenix Suns, the third team in this trade, will receive Yusuf Nurkic, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson, and Grayson Allen. This was a super underrated move by the Phoenix Suns. I actually really like this trade for them. But a lot of people will say that Portland Trailblazers got fleeced in this trade. Up until today. Up until today that they see that this package also included Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday will be traded away from the Trailblazers for Celtics guard Brogdon and also Robert Williams. This rebuild is insane. Portland is doing an amazing job. And you just have to wonder, if you can rebuild this quick, this fast, this efficiently, why didn't you build around Dame? But I guess that time is dead and gone. So right now, you can assume there's probably going to be a starting lineup of Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams, and DeAndre Ayton, with probably Sharp and Matisse Thybulle coming off the bench, or they can be swapped around any other way. There are a lot of people here that are interchangeable. But really, this is a great young core. Scoot was the number 2 pick in last year's draft, and in his summer league debut, we saw him have 15, 6, and 6 in only 21 minutes before he had to go out with a minor shoulder injury. They did an MRI, and luckily there seems to be no issues. They just decided to sit him for the rest of summer league, which makes sense. Anthony Simons last year, in an 11-game span when Dame was not playing because of injury, he averaged almost 30 points a game, shooting above 40% from 3. This kid is a beast. He's going to be great. And that's what I'm saying. Why would you ever need Tyler Hero? Tyler Hero was not giving you this production that Anthony Simons is giving you. And then you already know we have Shade and Sharp, and you know what he's good for.
Now to Sharp in the corner.
Let's go.
Ball fake control. Oh my goodness.
And then you add 2 great bigs like Robert Williams and DeAndre Ayton to pair along your young guards. You already have great centers, some great defense out there, and you have 2 high caliber guards, 2 young high caliber guards out there giving you great production. I think in 2, 3, maybe 4 seasons, you're going to see this team mature into a real playoff team and eventually maybe even contenders. I like a lot of what I'm seeing. This reminds me a lot of the OKC Thunder. Both the rebuilds, the ones that they did with KD, Russ, and James Harden, and of course the one they got going now with Giddey and Shea. But of course, only time will tell. But let me know what you guys think. Is this a good team? Do you like the trades? Where do you think the ceiling for this team is in the future? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.